In this video, we'll talk about options that travelers may have if they are not able to board a plane because the airline or a CBP official is not letting them on the plane because they claim that they are prohibited from entering the US because of the proclamations. This is happening a lot, and in this video we'll talk about who is exempt and what options you may have if this actually happens to you. So, what are you waiting for? I'll see you on the other side. In this video, we'll talk about options that travelers to the US may have in case they have issues boarding flights. There are so many incidents of travelers that are trying to come to the United States, yet they get denied the opportunity to board the flights because the airline or USCIS officials stating that they are barred because of the proclamation. So we'll talk in this video about options, who is exempt, who is not exempt, and what you can do if this happens to you. So before that, if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click that bell to be notified so you won't miss any of our videos, and also give us that big like so YouTube is going to share this video with many people just like you. My name is Jacob Sapochnik, and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and we represent clients in all 50 states, and we're excited to make this video for you. So let's talk about traveling to the US right now in these crazy days and what happens if they actually won't let you board the plane. So first of all, if you're clearly exempt from the proclamation, and I'll talk about those exemptions in a few minutes in this video, you do not need to notify CBP in the US about your arrival or apply for some sort of waiver in advance. So that should be really clear. As a general rule, I always suggest our travelers to bring the necessary evidence to show that they are exempt from the proclamation when they travel. So that could be, if they're married to a US citizen, the necessary marriage certificate or the birth certificate. So you should have it. It's not going to hurt in case you need it. So what do you actually do when the airline official or a representative of USCIS at the foreign country is actually intending to prevent you from boarding the plane? What can you do at that point? So if you as a traveler have issues boarding a plane, you have to contact the CBP Regional Carrier Liaison Group at the local country. The CBP Regional Carrier Liaison Group was created by the government to be able to help the airline carriers to verify documents, validity, eligibility, in this case, to see if they are exempt from any of the proclamations or the entry bars to the US. So what they do is they send them the documents. They have it's an internal process. They'll verify it and they'll give them a green light to allow the passenger to board the plane. The CBP regional carrier then makes a recommendation to the airline, but the ultimate decision remains with the carrier. But the ultimate decision to board the passenger remains with the airline. You have to remember also that this service is available for any airline across the world. It's 24/7, and it's essentially helping these airlines, all the airlines that have routes to the United States. Another important thing to remember is that the CBP regional carrier group cannot be contacted by the passengers. It's an internal process that is done by the airlines and the officials. Even attorneys cannot contact them directly. So who is not subject to those proclamations, the travel bans to the United States? Let's run through a few of these classes of people just to give a refresher and also for you to be aware before you try to come to the United States. Remember, we have quite a few travel bans impacting countries like Iran, the Schengen countries, UK, China, and Brazil. So let's see who is exempt from those travel bans. Number one, any lawful permanent resident of the United States, green card holders. Number two, any person who is a spouse or a child of a US citizen or an actual green card holder. Any siblings of a US citizen, provided that they are unmarried and under the age of 21. Any person traveling to the United States by the invitation of the government for the purpose of containing the virus. The exemption also applies to NATO people and various visas concerning diplomats. So this is just a general list, but people that I just mentioned are clearly exempt from those travel bans, and they when they arrive to the airport, they do not need to get a prior waiver or some sort of a clearance before they arrive to the airport or before their flight. Finally, if you're not exempt under these categories, you can still apply for national interest exemption, and we've done quite a few videos that discuss that. And if you do that exemption, you need to apply in advance. CBP have specific email address and a place to send the waiver request. And once you do that and you get clearance, then you're also going to be able to travel to the United States with the national interest exemption. But again, if you need that exemption, you cannot just travel to the United States or show up at the port of entry, because they won't let you board the plane. So it's important to apply for it in advance using the CBP specific email addresses depending on what country you're from. So once again, we have a lot of reports of people that are denied entry to the United States. For example, we had a case with one of our clients who was going through the adjustment of status process. He left the US with an advanced parole. He went to a European country, and then when he tried to go back to the United States and board a plane, he was denied the ability to board the plane because the airline claimed that he is subject to the travel bans. You know, there's a lot of misinformation over there, and people are required to show proof that they are going to, and again, in this case, he's married to a US citizen. He just went for a short trip. And again, there's a lot of misinformation out there, so be prepared before you go to the airport. Make sure you have all the documents prepared. And again, and if you don't fall within those exemptions, make sure that you come prepared before you take your flight. So hopefully this information was helpful. Let me know in the comments below. Once again, if you're here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. And also remember, and I mentioned it in previous videos, we have created a private membership group, and there's a link in the description of this video, Immigration U Inner Circle, especially for people that are going through visa delays, waiting for information from consulates. We're trying to put this in this private group where we have not only the support and the assistance that you need, but also case samples, and basically being there with you as you go through the process, as you're trying to be united with your loved one. So make sure you check out the link and join our private membership group. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey friends, we're not done yet. If you want to continue to learn more about immigration, click right here, continue to watch our playlist, and learn more about the videos that we have to offer. So what are you waiting for?